What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for another massive video here for you guys, and also my last commentary from a hotel room. We're going to be talking about a ton more regarding Modern Warfare 2's launch content, the leveling system, and some other surprises. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because you're very close to 100,000 subscribers here on the main channel. Really appreciate it. Also drop a like and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, Warzone Mobile, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Now, first and definitely foremost, Twitch drops were announced for people out there that are streaming Modern Warfare 2 beginning on October 28th. How it works is simple. You just have to link your Activision ID and Twitch accounts together, then check out any streamer that has drops enabled on October 28th to November the 6th, and you can then redeem the following rewards. We, of course, have the 15, 30, 45, and 60-minute breakdowns here. So 60 minutes will give you a sniper blueprint, or might even be a battle rifle of sorts, I'm not sure. We then have a sticker at 45 minutes. We then have a calling card and emblem at 30 minutes, and then a little charm for 15 minutes. So some pretty cool bonus cosmetics, which will probably be considered rare if you guys don't check out these Twitch drops in the next couple of weeks. But in all honesty, it does look like YouTube gaming is really taking over the streaming scene for at least the Call of Duty community. So let me know how you feel about these Twitch drops down below. Hopefully YouTube incorporates a bit of a drop-like system that Twitch has at some point throughout Modern Warfare 2's life cycle. That would be great. And we also got the official PC specs for the full version of Modern Warfare 2. I know we had the specs before just for the multiplayer beta, but these are the full specs. So we, of course, have minimum, recommended, competitive, and then ultra 4K specs there, as you can see. And there's a lot of information there at the bottom. I mean, for some notes, the specs are valid for product at launch and may be updated in the future. All specifications require a broadband connection and DirectX 12 compatibility. So plenty of juicy details there for anybody out there that's on PC. I know I am. And we also, of course, got the official PC launch window and all the specific times in which Modern Warfare 2 is coming out worldwide. And it's kind of funny because you'll see the same joke every year. People out there are flying to New Zealand to go ahead and get an early copy of Modern Warfare 2, which is obviously a joke. It just means people have alt accounts set in the New Zealand region so that they can actually start playing Modern Warfare 2 a couple of hours, if not, I think 10 hours ahead of the United States and other major countries out there. So I don't think there's any real purpose to get a New Zealand copy this year. I mean, there's no zombies mode that you can play offline. Maybe Spec Ops will be playable, but obviously multiplayer servers will be offline. And hey, campaign early access begins this week, so not really a point in doing that this year if you're one of those people that does that, but that's just my opinion, of course. Now, obviously, at time of recording this video, a massive blog post ended up dropping with, I think, a bit too much information about the launch window of the game and even beyond that. In a previous video I just uploaded, we talked all about the official reveal for Spec Ops and even raids, because with those details, we also got some information about Season 1 and Season 1 Reloaded. That video is linked down below, but let's talk about the other information from that blog, starting with the leveling and prestige system we're gonna have in Modern Warfare 2. Here it goes. So at launch, there is more to Modern Warfare 2 than traditional military ranks. Prior to Season 1, which will feature a new Battle Pass system and seasonal prestige, players will have access to the following progression systems. Military ranks from levels 1 to 55 unlock all weapon platforms, multiplayer loadout items, and special ops kits. We talked about special ops kits in my Spec Ops video from a couple of hours ago. They also mentioned weapon platforms. Each weapon platform will feature camo and mastery challenges. Most will include progression trees with the ability to unlock platform-specific and universal attachments, with also some allowing you to unlock receivers, which serve as additional functional weapons within the platform. They mentioned each Spec Ops kit can be leveled up to a maximum of rank 10 by replaying missions or completing challenges to earn stars. Base operator unlock challenges allow you to earn 18 operators through challenges related to campaign, multiplayer, and even Spec Ops. There will be daily challenges as well. In multiplayer and Spec Ops, complete 3 challenges every day for XP rewards and unlock a bonus challenge, which offers triple the XP of a regular daily challenge, with other additional challenges on the way. Career milestone challenges such as winning matches on specific game modes will also be available for XP and cosmetic rewards. But they did say expect a breakdown of all these progression systems in a dedicated blog within the game's release window. And yeah, I'm not really surprised about this one. I mean, we have Insider the Ghost of Hope, who did report on a new Battle Pass like structure. He reported on that a couple of months ago. I'll put that tweet on screen if I can find it, but it does sound like it's kind of leaning more towards how Fortnite's Battle Pass works, which is going to be a little interesting and maybe a bit of a change of pace, but hopefully encourages people to actually go through the Battle Pass every season, since we've had the same Battle Pass system for the last 3 Call of Duties. So we'll have to wait and see how different that is. But if you're like, oh my god, there's a seasonal prestige again, what does that mean? Well, the way I see it, it'll probably be a good blend of MW19's officer ranks along with the way Cold War's seasonal prestige worked, which I don't really have a problem with. I mean, yeah, we're accustomed to being able to really have access to all prestiges on day 1, and you can hit max rank within a week. I'm aware of that, but the way I see it, if they come out out with a new innovative prestige system and then they keep adding ranks each season, then that's just more of a reason to come back and play. But I do understand the argument there that it sucks when your level gets reset. So I think if they can find a way to balance seasonal prestige with the level reset, things will be fine and people will be happy. If you have it to where, hey, your level just keeps going up each season, that's fair. I mean, yeah, have a level cap each season, but the next season should start and then you just pick up where you left off and you just keep unlocking new prestige emblems or whatnot that are added for that season. That's the way I see it. But now when it comes to multiplayer maps and modes, they went ahead and said on day one, there will be 12 unique modes, 10 traditional modes on core maps, and 2 ground war modes on battle maps. Of course, Invasion, and then the regular ground war mode. As you guys are aware, these maps are grouped into one of 3 regional categories: Al Mazrah, Las Almas, and then the rest of the world. So 3 specific points of interest that we'll be focusing on in the multiplayer, of course, as you're probably already aware. They mention a mixture of places within the campaign and completely outside of the entire main storyline. These maps round out the Modern Warfare 2 universe with glimpses of what is happening outside of Al Mazrah and Las Almas. Prior to the full game release, expect this blog to bring you a full breakdown of all multiplayer specific features, including maps, modes, and launch playlists, tips on creating a loadout, and even more. So yeah, I'll make a separate video talking about that update when that drops, because we still don't have a full map list. We know about quite a few maps, many of which are leaked, but we haven't gotten official information from Activision yet, which we're about to get probably either the day before launch or maybe even the same week of. We'll have to wait and see. But then we got a crazy report from the man himself, the Ghost of Hope, who said that Grand Prix is coming back and will be available at launch for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. All issues surrounding the map itself were apparently resolved, which is a bit of a relief to hear. It wasn't officially confirmed yet, but it was concerning when the map they decided to showcase first, before they even announced COD Next, was Grand Prix, and then all of a sudden all traces of the map got erased and there was no mention of it during COD Next, no mention of it during the beta. So I was considering that map just canceled or deleted forever. I didn't expect it to come back considering the legal repercussions that might exist, but hopefully this rumor is true and we do end up getting that map again when the game does drop, because I was really looking forward to that one and I'm sure you guys were as well. But we then got 2 images released of all upcoming operators in Modern Warfare 2, many of which you knew about already, and some others on here were rumored already as well, so maybe you did hear about some of these. But here it goes. With the first image of Spec Gru, we have Choi, Gramsco, Gus, Cleo, Luna Nova Reyes, Zemo, Farah, Ghost, Price, and then Soap. But for the next image, we have Cortac. On this image, we have Axel, Callisto, Connor, Fender, Harangi, Hutch, Koenig, Rose, the lady herself, Stiletto, Zero, and then of course the Oni operator, which is PlayStation exclusive for about a year. So those are all our operators. We got to see a majority of them over at COD Next. I made a full video about that during the event itself, but this is an updated list that does actually reflect the full launch of the game, which is really, really soon. We then got some clarification on the weapons as well, for those out there that are still a bit confused with how the weapon leveling works, with how the variety of weapons is going to work when the game does come out. They did confirm today that Modern Warfare 2 features 30 weapon platforms at launch, giving players access to over 50 unique weapons. Modern Warfare 2 at launch features 10 assault rifles, 4 battle rifles, 7 SMGs, 6 LMGs, 4 shotguns, 6 marksman rifles, 3 snipers, 1 riot shield, 5 sidearms, 4 launchers, and 1 melee secondary weapon. Quite a few weapons, and I'm glad that it's not any more than this, at least not at launch, just to ensure that your mastery camo grind isn't that bad if you're trying to rush to finish that before Warzone 2 comes out. We're definitely going to have plenty of new weapons coming out throughout the seasons. I believe it's already been confirmed that at least 2 new weapons are coming out with the start of Season 1, and I'm sure many more will end up coming out with Reloaded. Hopefully about 3 to 4 weapons a season tops, and that would be a perfect number to really round up the entire post-launch season. But there's quite a bit coming out with this game. There's going to be so much to cover. I have plenty of coverage coming up the next few days for early access campaign, and then right away at launch we'll be diving straight into Spec Ops as well as multiplayer. Now they also mentioned the pre-season window of Modern Warfare 2 from October 28th to November 15th. Again, the 16th of November is the start of Season 1, the launch of the first Battle Pass, and the launch of Warzone 2 with DMZ. Level up through the military ranks to unlock all base loadout items, complete each weapon platform's progression tree to unlock all weapons and attachments, and progress through each Special Ops kit's tier system ahead of Season 1. Once the game launches, Vault Edition owners gain access to the FJX in their weapon vault and Red Team 141 Operator Pack, and for those who unlock the rewards during campaign early access and the beta, rewards will become available once the full game is live. And that also might tie into the rumor about Vanguard and Warzone 1 that we're going to have a somewhat Season 6 / post-season season update where they'll be releasing 4 Shadow Company prestiges to kind of round up the leveling system for Vanguard and Warzone 1, which I guess you could say will also apply to MW19 and even Cold War, which share that leveling system. And I think that'll probably end up dropping during this preseason window, as we just talked about. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the major blog post talking about the launch content of Modern Warfare 2? How are you feeling about the leveling system and the other surprises we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.